Hi Gemini, this is your reading for the 28th to the 3rd of April 2022. I'm using the postcard and also the Dream Keeper's Tarot and the dice for lucky numbers and to see what specific zodiac sign is coming in or is around you. Welcome back, and your number 8 or 9 in today's this week's readings, and thank you very much for your likes and shares. Please do keep on subscribing if you haven't subscribed yet, and let the algorithm know that we are brilliant, we are a great cyber family, and also that together we stand strong. Remember, you're never alone. You've got the Page of Wands as the overall energy. So you could be receiving news about a child or about child support, or perhaps something from the school, or that if you've applied for a loan or for your child to go to school or to do a study, you could be receiving news. But this could also be news about a job, as the wands stand for action, and action is actually doing the work. Okay, or perhaps about something creative, or perhaps about a new passion. This news could also come from a Sagittarius, and you could be dealing with a Sagittarius or meeting a Sagittarius. There could be new passion. This could be love asking you out. So perhaps you might be getting an invitation, and that could be the news. Also, you come in with the Hermit. So perhaps you might be isolating yourself, Gemini. Don't. You could also be dealing with a Virgo or meeting a Virgo, or you could be getting news from a Virgo. Also, the Hermit means you might be isolating yourself, or you might be meditating more, or contemplating, or starting to contemplate and evaluate on what step to take next. Meditation is good because it brings in less stress and it takes stress away. Also, it is good to take time out, but not to isolate. If you're taking time out to really think about things, and that is good, then it means that you're trying to balance things also, not in the world, but within you and in your mind. Also, it looks like you are thinking, and you're stopping and think about things, as you've got the 8 of Pentacles, and that means you are planning constructively what you want to do and what you want to reach in order to fulfill a goal or a wish or a dream. The 8 of Pentacles also means in career that you are being noticed, and this could mean that you could expect a pay rise or a promotion. Definitely also you have recognition in the world, as people are seeing how determined you are and how hardworking you are, and also to reach your goals. You see somebody here studying and looking, but also looking away towards the future, down to the ground, thinking in thought. So you are in your power today, and number 8 means power. So you're definitely in your power, and you're stronger than you think you are. So perhaps you are thinking on studying something spiritual, or going into perhaps the psychic world. Perhaps you might be thinking about, shall I do a blog or a vlog, or shall I start reading cards, or do the crystal ball, or doing psychic readings, because you are definitely in your mind here, and the spiritual card is here. Or perhaps become a teacher in yoga or meditation, or be a guide like a life coach or a psychologist. Perhaps you might want to start a study, or perhaps you might want to leave a legacy behind for the next generation. Whatever you do, you are being noticed, and it will bring good results in the long run. Remember, Rome wasn't built in one day. Whatever you do, you are doing the research, and you are on the ball, definitely. Also, you could be thinking about partnering up because, like I said, you are being noticed. So perhaps you've caught somebody's eye, perhaps a Virgo or another Gemini, since we have the Lovers, and the Lovers represent Gemini. Don't lose your head though, like these two. Think about what you do so that it can turn into a long-term relationship. If you are just starting with a relationship, it could be a passionate relationship, but you want to turn it into a long-term relationship. Know each other's boundaries and also know theirs. Let them know what your boundaries are so that you don't lose your head or they don't lose their head. Be together. Together you stand strong. And being together and being a partnership, in a partnership, means you have to have respect for each other's boundaries, and respect is a part of, respect is another word for love. To be able to be balanced and have that equilibrium. Well, if you are partnering up with a Virgo or a Gemini, it is make or break with the same sign, but definitely with Virgo, take care that you know that they are slower and gentler, and they are perfectionists, and also that they invest their heart for long term, because it is an earth sign, and that means long term with tangibility and durability. We have a name given to us, that we are a ship through the night. No, we are not, because when we fall in love hook, line and sink. And we are loyal through thick and thin. That's why we represented by air, by the swords. We stand for justice, we stand for sharpness, so we have to watch out our words and our intonation, but we can be as sweet as sharp, being harsh. People don't understand us, and they make us sometimes feel as if we aren't loved, and they think the same way, because we are always busy, but we do love them, but we might not say it enough. So say to your partner, if you've got a partner, I love you, or do something special, so that you do maintain that balance and that quality time and that quality love. Geminis are very, very sensitive, and they don't really want to show when they're hurt, because they are nurturers as well. Remember, we have two sides, whether we're a Gemini or not. We've got the masculine side and we've got the feminine side, the nurturer, and the masculine, the father figure, the supporter, the supplier, taking care of the family. So when business is business, then keep your mind on the business and don't lose concentration, Gemini, because we are very apt to switch from one thing to another, but we need to do the right thing at the right time. So if you are in love, then take quality time out and concentrate on you and your partner. If it is another Gemini, then make sure you communicate, as we also stand for communication. We are eager to learn from each other and from different places. So definitely listen and learn, and also do the research so that you know what you're getting into. We've also got the Eight of Wands, so you've got 2 eights. That means that the angels are giving you a sign that you are in your power, and you could also be dealing or receiving money. Also, things are going to happen very, very fast, especially if it's 2 Geminis. Don't start clashing. If you do things in haste, then you have to repent in leisure. So, excuse me, make sure that you take time out to think about things, even if it is business. This could also be about a job. You might have more choices than just one job. Perhaps that's why you might be mulling about that. Get out of your head, make a decision, and bear the consequences. Remember, all the decisions or choices that we make have consequences. So take something that feels good. So listen to your intuition. That's why the spiritual card is here. If you're not sure, then ask somebody mature what they think you should do. Also, you could be traveling. You could be traveling for work. You could be going on holiday. You will be receiving messages through email, text message, or telephone call. And somebody is reaching out to you, or you could be reaching out to somebody else, helping them, saving them, being the partner in business and keeping that balance. This is a beautiful reading. It's more like a business reading, I think, because of the power and the money and keeping your head and being the true Gemini, showing them that you can handle anything. But it can also be love. It can happen very fast, but know that and slow down, because we Geminis, we do run before we can walk sometimes. With love on the front, like I said, with love. You've got a Cupid here, so I think it could be love. Okay. Dearest you, selfless giving is an elixir, lovely, so sweet and life-giving, and amazing that it should be customary for everyday living. Right now, generosity is being asked of you. Let go of a debt, release an obligation, or do a solid kindness to someone for no other reason than as an exercise of the heart. You will be surprised how quickly a generous heart is repaid. We know it often doesn't happen in the immediate exchange, so temper your expectations. Now that life has an uncanny way of sending miracles seemingly unrelated to your kindness, yet interconnected in the magical ways. The more you act from generosity, the bigger your heart grows, and the more love and abundance you will experience. We also know that someone could be entering your life with a generous offer for you. Take it and trust you are worthy and deserving of it. You have to receive, not just give. It's difficult if you're a giver to receive, but be aware. Somebody said to me some time ago, why are you always giving? Why can't you receive? So be open to receive, and you will receive. It's difficult, but we also have to learn that lesson, to receive as well as to give. It makes another person also feel appreciated. Like if you keep on giving your services for nothing, people feel they owe you something, and they want to feel good, and they want to feel that they have given you their appreciation by payment or doing an exchange in jobs or giving a helping hand. And the last words of the angels and the divine is, we love you so much over here. Remember that your ancestors are with you and your loved ones, so you're never alone. Now we're going on to the dice. And we've got Virgo. The Virgo is also the Hermit. You've got number 10 and number 3, so that could be number 13. Number 13 means fellowship. That means more clients, more friends. You could be making more friends. Also the 10 becomes a 1, so there's a new beginning. 1 and 3 is 4. So those are your lucky numbers for the coming week. Have a beautiful week. Take care, stay safe, and be great, Gemini. Love ya.